If he ruled in Lagos and people are saying, oh, Fashola did better, but we shouldn't forget that Fashola was in his cabinet. Fashola was handed a blueprint, a plan that he followed through. And there is no building of a nation that is better, than that kind of policy. One of the remarkable things that came up was his cabinet. They were made up of very hungry, young, professionals who, everybody could see these guys were, ready to turn things around. That was the first remarkable thing. Not forgetting that he was brought in by, an old structure mingled with the new, but he was able to strategically assuage the old, politicians and say, please wait. I think we should ask or let the younger people run the ministries. So the people he put in the ministries, and that's why till today they have grown up from that, period. Most of them were in their 30s. Averagely now, they should be in their 50s and maybe even younger, 60. So that is one remarkable thing. The second one is issue of infrastructure and procurement. We had issues in the past. There was no tar to do the roads. Bitumen was scarce. We don't know why, but I mean, people come on air most times and say, oh, they couldn't get bitumen. So the issue in Lagos wasn't bitumen. It was the issue of, being able to bring in resources enough, to get those things. Everything that was hidden or we couldn't find, became common. In the health sector, additional general hospitals, in the schools were modernized, we're moving from the structures that Jakonde built, and then most of them were being turned to modern, conducive buildings, that makes the public schools a bit more attractive. When Tinubu came in, just like I said earlier, he rode on the wings, although he was young, but he didn't go out there. Every one of his commissioners was prominent. And he, from what we knew about his cabinet, it's a cabinet of, he ran the states like you run a multinational. And if you run a multinational, if you look at, what is out there, let's leave the Zuckerbergs and because the internet age has brought in a lot of young CEOs and all that. But if you look at, the structure of multinationals, there is always a chairman there who could be 70, 80, who had worked over time to create that establishment and that structure. And, he sits atop, a group of young people that adds value. Building a nation is not 4 or 8 years. Nigeria needs at least maybe 50 years to undo 20 years of bad governance. And it's a long marathon.